All right, ladies and gentlemen, we should be on the air. We are at medium quality. I hope that hangs in there. We're going to just give a little audio here so we can do a screen check and an audio check. I'm going to look at that quick, and we're getting audio, so that's good. The field mic's been kind of a challenge at this to find a good place to put it. So I just set it right in front of us. It's not ideal, but just trying to get a few of the court sounds. We're going to go over the crew that we have set up here for the final match of the day. We have myself, Jim Welbrook, doing the play-by-play. I see Coach Nate Layers to our left. He is the volleyball whisperer. He's in the building. Color commentary in this match, Mr. Joel Klembarski, along with the sports information director duties, and we certainly appreciate, Joe, all the work you put into these great, I call them game sheets, dailies, whatever you want to call it. It's great stuff. And we have Ferris Polidoro is doing the scoreboard, which should be updated on your screen, I believe. It looks good. Lindsay Polidoro will be providing some key stats. We're not going to get overly hung up on stats. We're going to find one or two things that maybe explained why a set went a particular way. And we're going to hope for a victory here. This is going to be a good battle. From watching this team earlier, pretty talented. The defensive side, their setter is, I thought, looked very good.
Nice hands.
Yeah,
nice
just quick, fast little set. I mean, it was just fun to watch.
And they've got a couple of girls with really quick arm swings.
Yeah. So we'll see how this develops. Okay, now it's the dreaded serving. This is when we got to watch the equipment, because this is when one will come through. I don't want to take a hit in the last match of moving day, as we tend to call it. It's like the Masters. Saturday is moving day, and then Sunday is the championship there. We're a little different in days. We finish up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Championship Monday. Of course, it's President's Day. But today is moving day. You determine where you will be in the final championship brackets.
Both of these teams will be in the gold bracket. That's not in doubt. It's just a matter of who gets the first round bye.
Which can be a big advantage depending on, of course, how everybody's playing.
Still got to be here at 8 o'clock.
Still got to be here at 8 o'clock.
Whether you work or play.
We'll find that schedule for you after a bit. All right, the stress comes off a little bit after the serving is over, although I wonder if they are doing, well, we're doing our hitting drills the other way. That's good. We don't have to worry about it quite as much. Let's see, our numbers, well, I hope they hang in there. There's not a lot I can do about it. It seems like the recording process did work a little better. It's still a kind of a blurry video, but I think I got the whole match. So I know from the feedback I've gotten that we got all of set one, but then the stream went away, which doesn't surprise me. But I think the recording will be good. So I will delete the old one and put the recording up tonight if it looks decent. That's kind of our backup. It's just the nature of the business here. No one pays attention to upload speed because they don't expect that you are doing what we are doing. So the download speed is fantastic. 200. The upload is more like 4. So that's not good. But it might be good enough to keep us on here. I certainly hope so.
So much of it depends on the building and
it does.
What they have, various parts. If you've ever done this in Kansas City.
No, we haven't, but I have a story after you tell the Kansas City story.
You practically have to go outside to upload any video, and then it'll work just fine. You can stream, but you can't upload to anything.
That's what we ran into in Vegas. We were in Vegas a couple of years ago and thought, hey, it's the entertainment capital of the world. We're going to have the fastest internet that you've ever seen, right? Nope. It was terrible in that building. All right, we got Coach Nate Layers is going to come over. We got to get him on the mic here, get some insights.
The volleyball whisperer, as you call him.
All right, sound check. Are you on?
Check, check, 1, 2.
You hear okay?
I think so.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are thrilled to be joined by the man himself, the volleyball whisperer, Coach Nate Layers. How are things going?
Things are going pretty well. I think I might step to the side so I'm not in so much way here. That's all right. Things are going pretty well. our team is 6-0 in the tournament. We had a really good match to end our pool play against a really good Bonsai 17-1s. It was a thriller of a game.
Okay.
High energy, both sides. Very good team. We came out on top on that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them again in the gold bracket tomorrow.
Yeah, those are fun, though, when you get these really competitive matches and it's back and forth, and that's just thrilling stuff.
Yeah, for sure. The team is right in front of me here. Surprised that I'm a celebrity on Spoley Brock.
Well, you are one of the great celebrities that we ever have on the broadcast. It's fantastic.
You know, we told the team it's a weekend of learning. I think they're learning some new things right now.
Okay. Well, I don't know if it's good or not, but they're learning something.
They are learning something.
Oh, well, yeah, it's been a good tournament so far. We expect that this is going to be a really competitive match. This MAVS team looks pretty skilled, and we'll see who sets the early tone. I guess to me that's always kind of an important thing, and see what happens.
Yeah, the MAVS teams definitely have a lot of energy. I remember 2 years ago we faced a good MAVS team, and I don't know if it was the same coach or not, but it was a really good game. I think we lost in 3 in that one, but it was a really good game. We learned a lot, and it kind of set us up for the next day.
Good. All right, we got good energy here. That's always a positive. I think you can hear those screams out there on the internet.
So if you don't have anything more for me, once this game goes, I'm going to let you do your thing, and I'm going to be a good spectator.
That's fine. Anything else you want to
add? Nothing else to add. Just happy to be in Omaha.
What time do you play tomorrow?
So tomorrow we will be in I believe it's a 14-team bracket. So the top 2 seeds get a bye, which we are in that position. So we will have a bye in the first round. So we'll play at 10 a.m.
Okay.
For the quarterfinals.
Do you know what court you're on?
I do not.
Okay. Well, we'll look it up. Appreciate you joining us.
For sure. And, always fun.
Yeah, it's always fun to do it. So,
yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the Volleyball Whisperer, head coach Nate Layers of 17 Black.
All right.
Appreciate it. Yep. Thank you. All right, we're pretty close here. Teams are meeting at the net and going through the pregame setup here. I'm going to check these numbers again. Not that I can do anything about it, but it is hanging in there, it seems like, so I think we're going to be okay. We appreciate you joining us, all of you out on internet land, wherever you're listening from.
I know we've got listeners in Indiana, got listeners in Ohio, listeners in Minnesota. Not only listeners, viewers.
Yeah.
Get those view counts up.
Yeah, that's good. We need to boost our channel. If I'm going to go viral, which, I don't know, maybe a guy doesn't want to go viral. I don't know if that's an important thing or not. But anyway, we are almost ready to go here. The teams are on the floor. Lineup cards are being checked by R2, who is from the 1VA club that we faced earlier today. And once again, this is MAVS KC 18-2. This club is from Lenexa, Kansas. That is a Kansas City suburb, I believe, on the Kansas side. Fairly large club. They've been very competitive in the past. And they have a very high national rank, 65 out of 1880. And the ball is in play as Miedema is there to pick up the first contact. Polidoro quickly over to Deckers. The block sends it right back. We'll try it again. This is the on-2 attempt for Macy. Polidoro, the on-2, successful.
Smart play. She saw that opening and just dropped it in there.
It's going to bring Izzy Torvey to the line. The right hand or the Orno product puts the ball in play over to the left side here, and a big swing, and they're going to have trouble. They're going to get this back. What a play. And that one, not sure if that was going to be in or out. Decker's looking for a spot. Oh, my word, what a play.
They are
the setter. Goodness sakes, and we finally put the ball down. What a rally that was. Amazing stuff.
Excellent coverage on both sides.
If that sets the tone for this thing, we're in for a treat. Izzy Torby down the line here, picked up to try to get some of the Mavs names here for you. Block gets a piece of it. Ada Deckers was there. Torby all the way over to the left side. Miedema off the block, sends it right back over. Klembarski's there. Out of the back row, Bovard. Mavs set up left side off the block. They tool. That is number 7, Macy Bartlett for Mavs. One serving, 2 early going in set 1 from Omaha, Nebraska. Somewhere in Nebraska. Bartlett with the serve. The run through for Torvey. Polidoro sends this over the back set here. Right side attack. Klembarski there, but that one was coming with some pace off that right pin.
So far, they're living up to that number 65 ranking. They really are swinging at everything today.
Very disciplined team, too, I would say. Oh, my, what a serve that was. That's Bartlett continuing at the strike. She is playing at a high level here early in this match. Bartlett will continue, wearing number 7. Puts the ball over. Miedema's there to get this one. Torvey pushes it back to her, and this is a nice swing. Ping pong and get it back over. We're going to try that fast gap set. Deckers block sends it back. Bartlett is there for Mavs, and the block gets a good piece of that, but it falls down in the blue painted area, and that is a point for Mavs.
That ball coming off her hand like a rocket. It sure came out of there fast.
Bartlett got to get her off the stripe here for serving 2. Miedema there to get this one. Torvey the bump set back to Miedema, and that one is out as it hits the antenna. Numbers are hanging in there. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage here. Bartlett continues. We've got to get her off there. And Deckers with a swing, but it comes down on our side of the net. Miedema subs out. Della rushing in. She will take the serve. So Light's getting one back there. See if we can get ourselves back even in the match here as Russian sends a good serve over. The overpass. Light's opportunity here. The back set over to Spolidoro down the line.
Just out.
Looking for a touch, but didn't see anything there. And yes, just a tile or 2 wide.
5-1.
Now we're keeping an eye to our left here. There's another big match going on over there. All right, the libero, you're going to watch her play in the pink jersey here, number 23 for Mavs. Also a very talented player. Left side attack here comes off the block. And, did you get hit? All right. Yeah, I've only been hit once. One hit while I was here right between the shoulder blades, so it didn't hurt too much. But getting hit in the head, never fun. All right, the libero here, we got to get her name down, and that is Emily Mathis. And that's a point for Lights, so hanging in there. We talk about a 3-4 point lead is kind of doable. You don't want to get down by a lot more than that. Klembarski at the line. Good serve. Quick set there in the gap.
Goal.
Oh, and this is back over.
Oh.
Just long. That would have been fantastic had that fallen in.
Excellent play to get that off the floor.
All right, some substitutions on the Mavs side. Reese Massey is in to serve, wearing number 13. Right-hander puts it in play. Rushing is there. Torvey, that quick gap set. And again, this is Rausnick with a fantastic swing. If we can get those middles and those quicks going, we'll be in really good shape here. That'll open up the outsides, and we should be rocking. 5 serving 8, hanging in there here. Left side attack for Mavs. Block gets a good piece of that. Over to Bovard.
Nice swing out of Bovard.
They're going to pick this up over to the left side. And through and off the defense. Point Mavs.
We did a nice job trying to cover that cut. We were over there. It just came faster than we were ready for it.
Madeline Wolf into the match. For Mavs, the serve is Alyssa Reichard.
Oh, yes.
Pick up there between Klembarski and rushing. And oh my, what a swing right on the white tape. 10-5, Mavs have us doubled up here. Both teams playing well. Just got to hang in there. Klembarski there. Quick again into Grausnick. Defense picks it up over to the left side. And tooling the block there. They have that play down. That's Madeline Wolf. Reichard will continue at the stripe wearing number 12. Puts the ball in play. Bovard there to pick this one up. Over to Torby, and that skips off the block.
Miedema coming in the game. Bella rushing, exiting.
Ball is over on court 23, making its way back over here.
Sasha Bovard back to serve.
6 serving 11. Keep that 5-point gap and see if we can't work that down a little bit here. As Reichard picks this one up. Oh, wow, what a misdirecting swing there for Ashlyn Jacquard. Thumbs down, cut that. Well done to this Mavs squad. She earns her way to the service stripe. And the right-hander puts it in play. Bovard there to pick this up. Pull it over to Miedema. Block sends it back. We'll reload, recycle this one. Sent back over by Klembarski. And, a KG on 2 by the setter for Mavs.
What a nice shot by that center.
That was crazy. Just floated that out there right onto the open space in the court. That is Tabor Scanlon. What a play. All right, we'll look in on the timeouts. And I will try my best to bring you back to center here. I'll keep my hand on it so I don't forget. So easy to do with so many things that we're doing here. But we've had a crack crew here all weekend, and it has been a great experience. I hope you are enjoying things. I think our numbers look pretty decent. So we're going to hope that continues. The Supernovas match has let out, so maybe that will help the load a little bit here in the arena. The arena will be empty, and I guess we'll call this the field house. We're still about 4,000 strong in here, I would say. And to serve, great time out there as Jacquard sends that wide left, wide to our left. That's going to bring Ashley Grausnick to the stripe. The right-hander puts the ball into play. Picked up here by the libero. And a big attack. Oh, Spolador, what a diving one-handed save as Miedema sends this over. Lights reloads here. Block gets a piece of that. It was Ada Deckers on that. Libero's there out of the back row. Wow, what a play as they swing that deep into the 6 here right in front of us.
Mavs are doing an excellent job keeping us out of system.
Scanlon at the stripe. This team is all business. Spolador, the back set here to Torby. Big swing off the defense and out of here. Scanlon put a hand up. I think that might have gone out, but she stuck a hand up. We'll take it. Torby will continue at the stripe here. The Orono product. Oh, and a great serve. The air came out of that. hanging that 5-point margin.
Could use a few more of those, Jim.
Yeah, that would be good. Some tough serves get back in this thing. The 5-point margin here. 9 serving 14. Down the line, she favors that serve. Left side attack here, up over the block. Bovard is there. Torvey out of the back row, back to Bovard, and that one sails long. She had her eye on the line back there in the 5-6 seam. Substitution on the Mavs side as Bartlett comes back into the match. She hurt us a little earlier from the stripe. We'll see if we can get her out of there in a hurry. As nice pickup for Bovard and a fantastic play there for Deckers. So we get Bartlett off the stripe quickly.
That's the side out we needed right there.
Bella rushing as the ball comes floating in from court 18. Immediately returned. Rushing puts the ball in play here. Good serve. Bartlett there to pick this one up. Middle attack. Torvey gets a hand on it. She comes up frustrated for almost, is kind of what she's saying. I had it, and then it just got away from me. So that's going to bring Mathis, this libero in that pink jersey, if you can see that, to the stripe. The right-hander puts it in play. Rushing is there. Torvey, interesting. I thought maybe
an over attack.
I thought we'd get
Yeah.
this. We did not.
Hurt looked a little bit surprised over there standing behind the ref.
Yeah. Well, maybe the volleyball gods will speak, and we will get another point here as Mathis continues at the strike. Good serve. Torvey's there. Oh, there it is. Ada Deckers, the connection on the money for that one.
So that was definitely an over attack on the previous play.
For sure.
Klembarski at the line.
Ace Klembarski. All aces sponsored by Dan Stein, Alligator, Varmint, and Crocodile Removal Services. The right side here, the attack for Mavs. Klembarski's there. Sent over by Spolador. I'm sorry, that was Bovard. And a roll shot over the right side. Torvey's there. Bump set from Klembarski. Over to Spoladoro. Sent over, picked up there by Bartlett. Over to the left side. Spinning ball comes over. Rushing right there to get it. Over the left side, Bovard sends this over. Diving on the floor of the defense. And that one does not make it over the net. Point lights.
Bovard used the intimidation block up there and kind of pulled them off the net a little bit.
Klembarski will continue at the stripe. Sends over. Good serve. Bartlett there. All the way over to the left pin. And either that didn't get over or the clock sent it back. I don't think it made it.
4 hits. 4 contacts.
Well, here we go. Lights making a nice run here. Molly continues at the line and sends it over. Bartlett sticks a hand out, gets this one up over the block. Rushing. Did a good job to get that up. But not enough to get over as Reichard makes the kill for Mavs. Seiler out, and I believe Reichard. No, I'm sorry. I did not see who came in. Probably the server. That is Reese
13.
Massey. Number 13, Reese Massey. Trying to get these names in my head. The bump set here from Klembarski. Well done, Bovard. A nice connection there.
She just kind of calmly stepped up behind that and pushed it through the block.
Well done.
Nicely done.
Macy Spoladoro at the line. The East Ridge product. And that one goes on the wrong side of the antenna. So back over to Mavs. Just can't get away from this 5-point deficit here as teams are fighting to be first to 20. Serve comes over. Spoladoro there. Grosnick pushes it over. Mavs set up out of the back row, and whoa, that was coming with a little fire. We had some blockers in front of us to knock that down and keep the broadcast booth safe. The
Grosnick wisely pulled her hands back.
Yeah, for sure. Going to bring Bovard to the service stripe. The Chaska product puts the ball into play here over to the left side, and a nice attack there for Madeline Wolf. Mavs first to 20. Jacquard at the stripe. Good serve, moving left to right. Spoladoro. Grausnick. Point lights.
Using that blocker to her advantage.
Earns her way to the service line. Grausnick puts the ball in play. Good serve. Libero Mathis there to pick this one up, and looking for line was Wolf. A little wide, 2 or 3 tiles wide. Grausnick ready to get the ball back in the air here. 17 serving 20. Be nice to close this gap and get to the perfect vision point. Sent over to the left side here. And a sharp cross-court attack for Madeline Wolf for Mavs. Scanlon, setter, at the stripe for Mavs, waiting for the goal signal, and I think we're ready. Here we go. Ball is not in the air. That extra little second of delay may have messed with her routine.
It's a break we can always use.
We'll take it. 21-18 in favor of Mavs, and unfortunately we return the favor. And another substitution here. Bartlett back in. Wolf sits. Bartlett will serve for Mavs. Bovard there to pick this one up the backside. Over to Miedema. Blocked right there. Combination of Reichard and Snyder, Nicolette Snyder, on that block. And another timeout here for your Northern Lights as we are in perilous times here in set 1. We'll look in here briefly, and I will keep my hand on the bar. I do not forget that as we see our club director to our left here, Mr. Kurt Glessman.
The girls are not doing a bad job, Jim. They're just they're having trouble getting a little bit into their rhythm, I think, because they're playing pretty sound ball,
I think
but
so
they
too.
can't seem to take charge and run their offense like they want to. They always seem to be half a step back on their heels.
Well, and I still think this is a really disciplined team that brings a lot of heat on the attack. Very defensive-minded team.
Definitely.
And that doesn't make it easy. So Bartlett at the stripe. You need to get her off of there, which we talked about that earlier. Picked up there by Meadham at the backside. Over, see the slide here. And that is going to be out. And unfortunately for your light squad, it is set point. 24 serving 18 for Bartlett. She's had a whale of a match here so far, and the volleyball god said, not yet. The service error, side out for your Lights team as Bella Rushing comes into the match to serve to our left. The right hander, the Northfield product, puts it over. The backside here, up off the block, but Torby is there to cover this. We got a ball coming in the net. The line judge is running out to get it. What are they going to do here? We're going to let this go on. A little surprised by that, but Klimbarski, a great pickup here. Goes all the way back over to Bovard. Block is right there. And, oh my, Spoladoro crashed into the cart.
That was
Water
an effort.
bottles flying, phones flying.
Quite an effort.
Doing everything they can here, but not enough against, in my opinion, a pretty talented squad on the other side here. I'm going to step away just for a minute, get a drink of water, and we will see you shortly for set number 2.
Jim, are we able to get our hitting percentage for that set?
Warm. I know. It's so hot in here. You're coming from outside and it's pretty good, but as soon as you walk in this room, it's just the noise and the heat waves. Just such a. All right, we are pretty close to getting set number 2 underway here. I think our numbers are pretty stable. We're not at the highest quality, but let's see. Next door to us here, what is it? 22-21.
Bad time to miss a serve for them.
Yeah, that's tough. I know they talk so much about aggressive serving, and I get that, but I also think late in the set you need something that you're sure is in. I don't know if that's the time to be aggressive is in the middle of the set. You're trying to make a run. That makes sense. But boy, it gets down to anything over 20. You want the ball in. All right, we're getting lineups checked here. R2 taking care of that. Coach Weber giving last minute directions here as libero Klimbarski ready to come into the match for Grousnick. And she's going to have the serve. And we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Set number 2, match 3, day 2, ASICS President's Day Championship. And the first point off the block and off the defense for MAVS. Did not see who made that kill, but they come out of the gate first here.
14.
14 is Emily Seiler. I've not called her many times, but I may have missed. I'll get the names down by about the end of the second set. And this one coming from the libero Mathis with some pace. Hard to decide whether to take that with a normal platform or overhand. Mathis will continue. Scrappy defensive player. Sends it right back to the same place. Miedema gets this one. It's going to go back to her. She roll shots this over. Back set here. And cross court, hard swing, but Fuller with a great pickup there. But Miedema off the block. But they managed to keep it alive. And ping pong and out. Mavs up 3-0. Early going here in set 2. A must-win set for your Northern Lights 18 Black. Some adjustments here in the back row for serve receive as Mathis sends this over. Klimbarski's there to pick this one up. Spoladoro quick to Deckers. Block sends it back. We'll reload and try it again. And a nice swing for Taylor Miedema. Lights on the board.
Spolador really moving her feet out there, covering that ball whenever she needs to. Not even by her, and she manages to get there.
Torvey with that down the line serve that she favors. The attack here from Sword, number 19. Torvey over to Miedema, rolls this over. Mathis is there. Over to Sword. Picked up there by Torvey. Over to Miedema, and that one does not get over. 4 contacts, the call. Substitutions here as Seiler goes out. Massey comes in. She will serve. Reese Massey.
She had some nice serves last time.
Yes. Good serving team all the way around, I'd say, and very few errors. And that one into the block, and we're going to get it back over. No, that was the 4th contact. So a 5-1 lead here for Mavs. Massey will continue at the stripe for the team from Lenexa, Kansas. Push all the way over here to meet him out with a nice swing. But again, the block just fundamentally sound at the net is this Mavs squad.
They do a good job closing that block and pressing it.
Yes. We talk about how complex blocking is. You have to get up, you have to press, you have to turn your hands, and all that has to be one coordinated motion in order to have a successful block, and they certainly have that perfected. High set here over to Miedema. Roll shot over. Pushed quick into the gap there and rolls down the net strings on the wrong side. And Mavs are running away with the set here. 7-1. Massey's continuing at the stripe. Right-hander sends it over. Klembarski's there. Torvey quick, and Deckers gets up in the air again. As Kevin Harlan would say, we just saw a girl fly. And she certainly can fly.
Nice to see them getting in system like that.
Rushing. Sends it over the Juniata commit. Quickly into the middle, and point Mavs. That almost looks like a throw to me. As soon as you see this sort of motion, I don't care for it. This is a game of hitting, not a game of throwing. That's baseball. Close on that one as the substitutions again here. As number 12, Reichard, comes into the match to serve for Mavs with an 8-2 lead here in the second set. Klembarski there to pick this one up. The bump set from Torvey. Nicely done over to Bovard, and a great point there.
That was quick. It was lacrosse. Getting back into our game there.
Just need to make a little run here to get back into this, but they certainly managed to keep that 5-point margin. Let's see if we can shrink that down to 1 or 2 here. Good serve there across court. Sharp attack, and Deckers flies almost off the tiled surface. 2 hour left in an attempt to bring that one back. Back into the match here is Snyder. One of the middles for Mavs here. Serve is sent over by Jacquard. Torvey over to Bovard. Bump set, left side. That one's long. Good let there by Della rushing. Macy's Spoladoro at the line as Goodehagen comes in for Torvey. Spoladoro takes measure. The right-hander sends it over and on the line. I couldn't tell, and going by the team's reaction, that is an ace from Macy Spoladoro. Thank you, Dan Stein, for your continuing support of all aces at Northern Lights. Spoladoro sends this over. It's picked up there by Massey out of the back row. The roll shot, but Grausnick right there to send it back. They're going to reload. Up, just kisses the tape. Spoladoro quickly to Grausnick. Over to the left side. Block gets a hand on it, but leaks out to our right as Seiler comes back into the match for Massey on the Mavs side.
Small thing to mention, but I like the way the coach let Spoladoro choose where she wanted to serve. She kind of gave her the opening, and she served with 2 good spots.
That's good. The setter for Mavs at the line here. Nice high set there for Grausnick, and she's able to get up and hammer that one down.
Right between the block.
Let's make a run here. This is the time. 6 serving 10.
Nice to see us within under 5.
Absolutely. Let's get it down to 1 and 2 and get them sweating a little bit here. Bovard.
1 point at a time.
Good serve there. Mathis is there to pick this one up, the libero. Right side attack. Squeaks that through the block. Does Madeline Wolf. That ball rolling. Bartlett there finally to pick it up, and she has also had a fantastic service game here. See if we can limit the damage as it squeaks back to that 5-point margin. Bartlett sends this over, and there it is. A few tiles long, and we've got a close match again to our left here. These are the top seeds, is that what you said?
The top seed is on that side.
Okay. And did they get the first set?
Yes, by 2.
By a couple. Klimbarski at the line here. This one sent back over for contact. Did not make it. The signal for that, of course, is 4 fingers held up in the air by R1.
But Uno is the team giving them all they can handle, and that's a team these girls, our Lights girls, beat last night. So it's going to be an interesting finish over there.
You never know how things are going to go. And this one put into the net by Bartlett. And, hey, all of a sudden we're within 2 here.
Got an interesting match here.
Let's take the lead and get this set as Klimbarski at the line here. The back set, wow, what a pretty set. Down the line for Emmy Seiler. What a swing. It's going to bring the libero Mathis to the stripe wearing that pink jersey. And she airmails this one. A couple of tiles long. I thought it was going to be way long, and then it was only a couple.
Kind of dropped there at the end.
Torvey for Hagen. We got 2 balls here, and Bovard shows off her fastball skills, getting that thing over the net and back where it belongs on court 23. Izzy Torvey at the line puts the ball into play here. Out of the right side, block maybe got a little piece of that. Spoladoro goes over to Miedema with a nice shot. They pick it up. Pushed over and then pushed right back by Taylor Miedema. Point Lights.
She really tracked that ball and made sure she got her hand over there for it.
Lights playing well here. 11 serving 12. Izzy Torvey at the line. Sends it over. Bartlett there to pick this one up. Quickly gets through the block, but Bovard right there to pick this one up. Miedema. Nice attack down the line.
Puts it in.
Whoa. Yeah.
He's
overruling R1.
Yeah.
I think the line judge maybe couldn't even see that. I would think somebody's probably in her way. Oh, and our field mic almost taking a hit there, but
I could see that one. It was in.
We're safe. Yeah, that's good. That's a fantastic swing there. As Torvey is at the stripe here. A little trouble handling this one. Mathis gets a hand on it. Cross court, though, for Mavs. And
all right.
Gets over. Wow. What a great save there by your Light squad. Oh, my.
A lot to handle out of that middle there.
Did not see who that was, but it was a sharp attack. The Mavs squad.
They're not a particularly tall team, Jim.
No, I agree.
Average.
But athletic, I think.
Yeah, they can jump and they're quick.
But the big thing, I just think they're very organized. I know my wife Becky would say they are very good at getting back to base.
Yeah.
They get back to their positions.
They stay in their system.
They stay in system. That's really what is driving them at the moment. Spoladoro pushes this over. Lights is going to try to reset here. The overpass, unfortunately, is put down. The party ball by Jacquard for Mavs at the stripe. Massey. Right-hander sends it over. Miedema's there to get this one. Torvey quick into Deckers and a nice swing, but it going to be brought back here by Mavs. Torvey. They set up here over to the left side and a sharp
Nice
attack.
dig.
Great pick up there for Klimbarski. And double contact. First one we've had of those, I think. Back to a 3-point lead here for the Mavs squad. We were within one, and it is 13-8 in this match next door. So that one looks like at the moment it might be going to third set. Nice attack here. I think that was Deckers, if I looked right. Back to 2. Lights has to have this set to stay alive in the match here. Della rushing. Puts over a good serve. Bartlett right there to pick it up. Over to the left side. That is Sword on the attack. Haley Sword. And Bovard down the line for Lights, but they pick it up. Sword again. Block sends it back. Ping pong volleyball. They find a way to get it over. Klimbarski. Torvey quickly.
In there.
Deckers.
Deckers finding that line.
Nicely done, Ada Deckers. Back to 1. Fantastic set here from Omaha. Sent over by Rushing. Over to the left side, and that is Sword with a sharp.
All knotted
Yeah.
at 15.
And it is wide left. Here we go. We have good numbers. I think our stream is good. I hope you're enjoying the coverage here as Rushing is enjoying the service line. Sword goes down the line here after a couple of cross-court shots. With a Bovard, she goes down the line. Bartlett brings this back, and not quite.
Enough.
It hits the top of the tape and goes down on the Mavs side.
16-15.
Rushing continues at the stripe. First lead for Lights, I believe.
Yes.
Sends over a good serve. Mathis is there to pick this one up. There's the slide. We've not seen that from them, I don't believe yet.
It didn't quite work.
Good pick up there. It did not. And Spoladoro sends this over. Play continues here. Cross court. Klimbarski there to pick this one up. Bovard sends it over. Pushed over the left pin. That's Sword again. Block rejects it. We're going to try it again. Over to Sword again.
Out.
And wide left again. The favorite call of a Vikings fan is wide left. Well, maybe not the favorite. Della Rushing continuing at the stripe, doing well over there. And an attack here from Matt.
Pass, beautiful back set.
Very nice.
Tipped
Down the
over.
line, down. Point Lights. And hey, you're going to see
Look
a
at
timeout
that.
here. Oh, we have a.
Mason Spoladoro making him pay with the tip right over the block.
It's just fantastic.
It's a 3-point lead for the Lights team.
All right, we'll look in here and I will make sure I get you back. I keep saying that because I don't want to forget it. It is a little bit of my Achilles heel with this camera. It's fun to move it around, but generally Mike takes care of the camera when he's doing it. I don't even have to think about it. And now that I'm doing it, your service is not as good as when the 7-time All-American is here. So I'll do my best. What do we have over here? 16-13. Things have tightened up
Yes,
in this big match. Over 2 hour left here on court 18. All right, we're going to move that thing back right away. There we go.
Rushing back to the line.
Ball's in play and trouble handling this one. They're going to get it over. They actually get a pretty decent attack out of it. Klimbarski, Torvey, over to Deckers. Mathis is there.
Right
Double
back at him.
block. Fantastic block there. The back set by the libero. For Mavs. Picked up nicely. Spoladoro with an attack. Crazy volleyball here out of the back row is Bartlett. Torvey's there to get this one. Klimbarski the bump set over to Bovard. Looking for hands, doesn't find them there. And Klimbarski there to pick this one up. What a rally we've got going here. Who's going to get this thing up and over the block? Torvey comes running in to cover that one. Klimbarski sent over on a free ball by Bovard. Mavs set up off the block. Oh, my goodness. What a rally.
Are you sure they only played 1 point there, Jim?
I don't know. That felt like about 4 all wrapped up into one. You got to love this sport. It is just fantastic. As Reichard at the line here serves short. Klimbarski not fooled over to Boulevard. Mavs pick it up. They go left side here. Block gets a piece of it, sends it back over. The setter looking for that cagey little on too, but it's swatted right back over by Lights. The attack comes through. Block gets a bit of that one. Russian gets the rest of it. Boulevard, but the defense picks this up. Party ball trying to be sent down by Deckers. Out of the back row and into the net. Wow.
That's a 3-point lead for your Lights team, 19-16. They're moving around, they're blocking, they're swinging, they're doing what they know how to do.
Fantastic set here. I sure hope this is going out for everybody to enjoy. I think it looks pretty good so far. Deckers here. And a good serve, and that ball is down.
16-20. Lights seeing their biggest lead here.
Deckers continuing at the stripe. Oh, and a good spot there.
Yeah.
Might have been out, but she put a hand on it.
She hit the net.
What an attack.
Not to hit the net.
Well, nothing called there. Oh, that almost looked like a throw. Deckers sends this back in. Boulevard looking for a spot on the free ball. Oh, and that KG2. She loves that play. We're going to get this one not over. Out. All right. Line judge.
Outside the antenna.
And R1 conferring on that and in agreement. She loves that little twisted. I'm going to throw it over my right shoulder, and it's pretty successful for Scanlon. Rushing there to pick this one.
Yeah, that's an over, I would think.
Yeah.
She was trying to set that ball.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, it's in the favor of Mavs. They've cut the margin to 2 here. Jacquard at the line and rushing wisely back and away from that one. And we're working on getting the ball back here.
There it is.
Finally. Spoladoro. She wants the thing in the air, rolling around back here on court 22. Spoladoro puts it in play. Well done. Pushed over to the left pin here. Oh, what an attack. Klimbarski gets one hand on it, but that was
really
so sharp.
Cut well from way outside.
That was a 10-foot line. That's going to bring the setter, Scanlon, Tabor Scanlon, to the stripe for Mavs. Very good serving team as the ball comes in. They are not calling a lot of those. It's just thrown out of here. And I think when it comes in and R1 sees it, I think we need to call it. And in the past,
yeah, it should not be the player's job.
If it rolls around back here, fine. But the minute it gets around the net, get the play over again. Anyway, that's not what's happening here. So Scanlon.
Nothing else. That's a little injury prevention.
Well, that's for certain. We don't want to see any of that. Scanlon here with another good serve, rushing there to pick this one up. Nice back set there to Boulevard. But they find a way. The Mavs middle, Nicolette Snyder with the kill. And it is blackjack point, folks. 21.
Britta coming out. Torvey going in.
Who's going to get this thing? The next couple of points are going to give you a pretty good indication as Scanlon is waiting for the go signal, and we have it. The right-hander puts the ball into play.
Just out.
Couple of tiles long out of the 5-6 seam.
Got a 5-point game on our left. The underdogs winning by 5.
Good volleyball all over the facility here today. Some exciting matches as Boulevard puts the ball into play here. Picked up by the libero for Mavs and swatted over. Klimbarski the bump set over to Miedema. Sharp cross court, but what a defensive play from Mathis to pick that one up. Klimbarski gets this one over to Torvey, and the block sends it right back. I think Snyder getting the most of that.
Heck of an approach, though, by Torvey to get behind that ball like she did. She was really behind it. Just the block was there.
I'm going to call this the Taylor Swift point, 22-22. I think the Swifties out there will know what that reference is.
Definitely.
As Bartlett at the stripe. Boy, a good serve right down the line. Needham of that fool, though, and it's going to go back to her, and she's looking for a spot down there.
She found it.
Awesome. Taylor Miedema. Speaking of Taylors, a great play. Klimbarski, good serve. Quick in the middle, and that is Snyder again. Devastating middle attack from this MAVS squad.
All right. Let's see what our defense can do here. Can we put it together with a nice pass, set, and hit?
Mathis in that pink Libero's jersey, moving left to right. Bobart has to fall down to get this one up, and Decker sends this over to the left side, and sharp. What a dig by Klimbarski to keep this one alive. Almost two MAVS colliding. They go over to the right side in a big attack. Spolador with a fantastic dig into the middle, up off the block. Bovar diving, and I think she is not feeling too good after that one.
Her knees hurt a little.
Oh, my. She gave it all on that play. And we, to our, 22-21, they are approaching the end of the set next door. Another fantastic match. We got a full crowd here. We'll pan around and let you have a look. Let me do that a little bit here. Maybe you'll see some familiar faces. And we'll just give you a look at our color analyst here, Mr. Klimbarski, doing a fantastic job here, giving us the meanings of the game and what all of these plays are all about and what the kids are doing and all of that. So we'll kind of swing around back over to the team here and let you look at that. And they're back out on the floor. MAVS are already on the floor, so we aren't going to wait there too long. We'll get you back to center. And let's see how this thing is going to end. It is match point for Mathis, 24 serving 23 for the libero. Good serve, but Miedema right there to pick it up. Deckers thinks she has a spot there. It doesn't work. Over to the right side and through and down. And that's it. A two-set victory for MAVS KC. And I thought our girls played very well.
Yes, they really.
That's a good team.
That's a very solid team. I think they're even better than the team next door. Both of these teams will go to the gold bracket.
Yes. Well, both deserving, I think, from what I saw at MAVS this morning, and I think I'm certain that they're have played like that all the way through, but both of these teams having just fantastic tournaments so far.
So the Lights girls will play at 8 a.m. on court 22.
You know what? I'm going to go get a thing and see if we can get Mike to call in. But tell Kara that you'll talk for a while, and we'll just keep the stream going here.
Okay.
And I'll be back momentarily.
So
I just got to go get a wire. What's over there? So just a couple minutes. Let me just let this in.
So the Lights girls are going to play at 8 a.m. on court 22, and it looks like they'll play the second place team from pool 3, and that is going to be, let's take a look. That is either going to be Powerplex or Club Legacy. They are playing right now. Looks like they are starting a third set. The team meeting over in their circle, talking about their match, what they did well. Can't fault them for effort. They really, really made a great effort over there. We are going to try and hook up with Mike Spoladoro as soon as Jim Wellbrock gets back with some kind of connection he needs. Ooh, looks like the top seed. Top seed, looks like they went on to win that. Match on our left. Girls huddling there with their coaches, talking about today, tonight, and maybe even tomorrow. And Jim's back.
All right, folks, if you're still with us here, we're just watching the team meeting. I don't know if anybody wants to come and talk or not. They certainly are welcome to. Stream is still looking solid. That's good. I think by now it should be much better. We're going to see if we can get the 7-time All-American on the call here. I hope I have all this right. I'm not hearing anything right now. No. It should be working. I think the fact that you're hearing it means that it's not working. I wonder if you should pull it and say, yes, it is a headphone this time. All right, we're just trying to get Mr. Knight Spoladoro connected here. Tricky stuff. We're pushing the boundaries of the technology here. It should work. We have made this work before. If it doesn't, I'll try mine and see if it works. Because this is just a charging cable, so.
Want to see if we can get Sasha over here?
Anybody that wants would be great, and I'll give them my headset, and you can do the interview.
Okay.
We're just going to keep the stream going here. If you're still with us, just hang on for a few more minutes. The place is emptying out, so I don't think we're in anybody's way anymore. We are at the last match of the day.
Here she comes. You want to give her your headset?
Yeah, I can give her this one, and I'll let you do the interview. I never ask very good questions, so. All right, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Sasha, welcome to the post-game show. Great job today, really hustling out there, showing a lot of grit in that last match. What was going through your head as your knee looked like it was maybe failing a little bit?
I landed on it weird on a servicing ball, and I think I bruised it. So
Yeah.
just
You bounced up, but it
yeah,
looked a little gingery.
yeah, just pressure, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Excellent job in the front row. Smart shot selection. Rolling it over blocks quite a bit. One time you got him to bite and took him down the line and surprised him.
Yeah, there was a short blocker up, so I just kind of swung away.
Okay. Do you look at the block about half the time, or you say you look at it all the time?
I would say I don't usually look at it directly. My eyes are usually on the ball, but in my peripheral vision, I can always see the block in front of me.
Okay. I noticed when you push it, you tend to push it just over. What makes you make that selection versus going to one side?
Sometimes it depends on if the setter's up, because if the setter's front row, I'll usually push it deep because the right back doesn't always cover it. But if the setter's back row when she transitions, sometimes off blockers don't usually pass it, so sometimes then I send it short.
Right.
It just depends on where the other people are on the other side of the court.
Well, congratulations. Quite an effort.
Thank you.
All right. Joined by Sasha Bovard there. Thanks for joining us, and best wishes tomorrow. Do you know what time you play at?
8 a.m.
8 a.m. All right. It's going to be the quick transition.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks. All right.
Hi, Dad. What's up?
Is he on yet? He's not on. He's got to call me.
Oh, I thought he was watching.
Oh, well, he is watching, but he should call me because that's what I really want to try.
Oh, like he calls in?
Yeah, so.
Hi, people at home.
Yeah. We could. Yeah, we could if you want to get it out quick. We got room for one more headset here. I'm going to see if Mike can call in.
I can give this one up.
Yeah, no, I'd rather you do the interviews. I always ask nonsensical questions.
What?
I don't know what to say.
Oh, you're great at it.
Oh, here we go.
Special guest.
Are you there, Mr. 7-time All-American?
I am. Jim.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I hear you pretty well. Say a little more.
Well, Jim, what a fantastic match to watch from the other side of the world here. The sun is out. It's a balmy 60. It's a call by you and the. I think we might need at least an all-state, if not an all-USA SID, Joel Klombarski.
Oh, it was fantastic. Having these printed sheets that he made up and laminated, man, what a treat. It's been a ton of fun. Outside of the technical difficulties that have beset us, this last match, pretty good, I think. So, did you?
It was unbelievable. Crystal clear picture, good audio.
Okay, good.
Just a great showing, and a great showing by the Northern Lights Club, Jim, against a very, very strong MAVS KC club to get down big and battle back time and time again. Proud of those girls.
Yeah, I thought this team looked really good. We watched them this morning, and they're just fantastic. Very disciplined. All business. Not saying they aren't having fun, but they were definitely all business.
They're really good about staying in system.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get one more headset plugged on. We're going to get Ada Deckers on here, so I got one more spot. We'll go there.
You've never done it before? That'd be great.
All right.
Is he talking?
Made for it.
Do you hear me?
Do you hear him?
No.
Get that. You don't hear me
You
yet.
can't hear him?
All right, how about
No, I can't.
how about now?
You can't?
She could take these.
It's fine.
No, say.
Hey, take these.
All right, we're working through some more technical issues.
Okay, now I can.
All right, now we got Ada Deckers. Let me get the camera lined up here.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic day all the way around. I mean, this last team? I thought they were just super talented team, and you guys battled hard. Fun to watch. What are your thoughts, kind of in this match, and then overall in the day?
Well, I think Joanna was talking to us about how this is probably the hardest team we've played this year, and so I thought, and she was saying about how this whole day we've just been slowly getting better. So I feel like that match was like one of our best, and we were working really hard, and they had a really fast offense, but I felt like we matched it pretty good, or tried to at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys were flying all over the court. Did everybody come out of that with no bruises and no injuries?
We'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, I
I'm not too
mean,
sure about that.
we were, running in. We had a full house over here of people in the chairs, and a couple of those slides had to be pretty painful. So
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. That's all I can say. Like, your body's on the line, but so is the ball. So, it's one or the other. And I choose ball every time. You got to.
well, that's good. I mean, that's why we're here, right? To go after every ball and have fun. And so just in general, how's the tournament been? I mean, you guys playing well, I think, and overall got to be in a pretty good mood.
Definitely, we're definitely hitting. We're on the come up. It's probably the best we've ever played. And just the energy, even in that game or even today, I feel like, or even that last out, there's a feeling of both teams are playing such good volleyball, and it's genuinely Joanna says, don't lose, get beat. And we definitely we just got beat. They're a really, really good team. And both sides were playing it out super, super hard. Scrappiness, no one was letting anything drop. And it was just a good game of volleyball from both sides. And I think that's the growth of this tournament. So it's been cool to see that we've been committed enough to make it here. And we're still in gold.
Mhm.
So maybe we'll see them again. But I don't know. I feel like it's a really good tournament so far for us. I need wood to knock on now. Wow, that's
Yeah, our goal going into the tournament was to be in the gold at the on the last day, and we are. So
we are.
Yeah.
we're
Gold.
here.
So now you reset. We call this day moving day. A little bit like golf, where you say, okay, you make your big moves on the leaderboard on the second to
for
last
sure.
day, and now you're in the spot you want to be in, and you kind of reset everything
Mhm.
and start over tomorrow. So what are going to be the keys? I know one of them's got to be a quick turnaround here.
Yeah,
Get up in the morning and
sure.
have energy right away in the morning. But
I forgot about that.
what other things do you think are going to be a key tomorrow?
And just say playing our game. Don't focus on who's on the other side, but focus on us and having fun. We always play our best when we're having fun. So it's just focus on that, and then the good outcomes will emerge if they so be good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds
what
good.
she said.
Any last thoughts? Anybody you want to call out or anything else you want to say?
Shout out to the whole team, coaches, everyone.
Yeah.
It's like this right now. We're having a
We're
blast.
cohesive.
It's really great.
That's
And
good.
shout out to all the viewers at home.
Yep.
Your love and support keeps us going.
I love it.
We
There
love
go.
all of you guys. Millions probably out there. All over the world.
No.
I mean, I got a fan in India, so if that says something. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hey,
Well,
I got a question
Oh.
for Ada. Work in the middle.
yeah.
Question for me.
Go ahead,
Can you hear
Mike.
me up?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, Ada, I was incredibly impressed. The Mavs had attacks from both pins. You guys were flying back and forth across the court. How do you A, predict which way the ball is going, and B, how are you so agile out of that middle?
Well, I felt like in the beginning it was really tough, and it was such a fast offense. I was not ready for it, but slowly,
I'm not saying that about you. Sorry.
me and Ashley started figuring it out, and you just I just watch the setter, and as soon as I see it go one way, you're just trying to get out there as fast as you can. But Macy was setting up perfect placement over there on the
man.
outside. So
I do my best.
Well, let me take that, Ada. Thank you for that, and flip it over to Macy. So,
Yes.
Macy, Ada just talked about watching the setter. So, as a setter, how do you disguise your sets to keep that block locked in or off balance?
Staying even. So I'm here, and I could go boom, or I could go boom, or I could go boom. And here's a fun trick. Here, let's say you're on the other side of the net. Oh, I'm looking at her. She's cheating one way,
I'm here.
other way. So you gotta look. It's kind of the setter's job. If you're that skilled in advance, I do this maybe once a game. Look at the other middle, switch the flow. That's what it's called, switching up the flow.
Ooh.
Or you just try to stay neutral. That's key. If you're trying to learn how to set, crash course right there. You're welcome.
there you
Well,
go.
you need eyes that can go two different directions. Keep track of all
Yours
that.
don't.
It's amazing.
All right, ladies. Well, fantastic match today, and I look forward to seeing you. It's going to be your morning. It's going to be my night. So a nice bookends to my day. I wake up and watch volleyball, and
I
I
like
get to
my
watch volleyball before I go to bed. So
What a great life.
congratulations, and
Thank you.
have a great time. And I can't wait to watch gold bracket volleyball.
Mhm.
Thanks,
Thank
Mike.
you.
It's going to be
See
good.
ya.
Thanks for calling in, Mike.
See you on the stream.
I think I should just sleep here. I could find a spot, then I could just leave this all set up. I could just bring a cot here and stay in the corner, and it might be good. But any final thoughts for us here, Mike?
Well, no, Jim, thank you for doing this. Joe, thank you. If you're still around, Lindsay, Kara, the entire operation, Joe, it sounds like you got a nice crew over there, Jim. So
All right.
We
really
gotta
appreciate
go.
what you're doing.
Yeah, we got a great crew.
Ladies,
Thank you. Yep. All right. Anybody else? Oh, okay. We got another one here. Hang on. Let me give you that one. All right. Ashley Grousnick.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Great day, I think, overall. I mean, this team was something else, but you guys gave them all they could handle. And what are your thoughts after the match here?
I don't know. I feel like we worked our hardest. We didn't let any balls like drop that needed to drop. And I feel like we put our all into it. Like we said at the beginning of the game, we were going to like really focus on having fun and like giving it our all and not like lose but get beat. And I feel like that's what we did. We followed through very well.
Yeah, that's what Macy said too. I like that line. I got to remember that. We're going to not lose but get beat if it has to go that way. So
yeah,
that's really good stuff. So in the gold bracket,
yes.
What are the thoughts about coming back in the morning, quick turnaround? And
super tired, but let's get it.
All right. Appreciate the time, and we'll see you in the morning.
Hello, Dad.
All right. We've been listening to Ashley Grousnick here, and I think that's it for interviews. We're trying to get Coach on here, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, yeah, we'll get her tomorrow. Okay, after we win the gold bracket, right? Yeah. All right. I don't know. We'll show you a couple more people here, and then I think we're going to wrap it up. Oh, and then they all move. So, all right. Anything else? Mike? Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, no, nothing else for me, Jim. Again, thanks. Great production, great show. Good energy in the gym, too. It looks like we got a lot of fan support. So
it was good.
Yeah, great. And a huge shout out to the chaperones that keep the girls on schedule, well fed, rested, and thank you to that crew as well. So.
Yeah, definitely. And we don't talk about that enough. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts that go into one of these weekends, and especially when you're away like this. And definitely a shout out to them. And yeah, we've had a crack crew here. It's been fantastic, and can't wait for tomorrow.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having me, and we'll tune in what about 10 hours?
Yeah, and pray for some good internet in the morning because it is good in the early part of the day. It was terrible at dinner time. And then it's good again in the evening, and I can't explain that. But here we are, and at least this one is good.
All right, very good. Well, Jim, thanks for having me. Nice job.
Yep, thanks. Take care.
Take care.
Bye. All right, you've been listening to the 7-time All-American Mike Spoladoro, who is in India, of all places. Crystal clear audio halfway around the world. All right, I think we're going to wrap up here. The convention center is emptying out. I got to tear all this down. So we appreciate you joining us today. You're going to want to be back on. It sounds like it's an 8 o'clock game tomorrow morning. So we're in the gold bracket, folks. Have a good evening on behalf of our whole crew here. I'll run through everybody quick. Joel Klembarski on the acting as our sports information director and also doing color commentary in the last match here. Lindsay Spoladoro providing some key stats for us. Kara on the scoreboard. I love this scoreboard widget. We're going to keep going with that. And everybody and anybody else who helped move equipment around. Klembarski's helping me with storing some of that. That was fantastic as well. So we're going to wrap up here. Have a good evening, folks. On behalf of our crew, I'm Jim Welbrock. And we will see you tomorrow on the Spoley Rock Sports Network, SBSN 08, The Ocho. Good night from Omaha.